a little bit about your views on the front line being the bottom line. What do you mean when you say that?
Well, I think your front line is your bottom line because they're going to be with the guests day in, day out. They're the first person they see and the last person they see, generally. And when there's a problem, it's the first contact they have with that person. So I think it's important that they can make or break your brand on how they respond. And it's so important. I know there's been a shift in the training development a little more, and I think on how to work with your associates who are now directly working with your guests day in, day out to make that experience memorable.
Is there any messaging that you give to department managers or associates on the front line that kind of gives them some purpose behind that to help them maybe understand how what they do every day fits into the broader context of what the property manager
I think by explaining them not just what their job function is, but how they make a difference and their purpose of why they're there, and bringing in the training development of what's important to them and making sure that they understand it. So not only they are following your culture, but more importantly, they're creating their own destiny with the guest and creating their own relationships. It's just more about being themselves and being authentic that way. Because I think it's one thing to be scripted, but it's another when you are speaking from your heart that you really care about that individual. So I think the messages are important to share with your associates.
Yeah, I guess that adds to the authentic level of service. It helps in fulfillment in what you do every day. I mean, there's a lot of benefits there. There's no doubt. This is a fascinating part in evolution within the hotel industry at large that I've personally become very involved in. I think that side of the industry is going to drive a lot of the maybe technology adoption and service application at a larger scale here.